Good to go? Okay. All right, we are back in open session. I will entertain a motion to accept the personnel report presented in executive closed session as amended with the note change. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept the personnel report.
Second.
All right, motion by Ms. Fee, seconded by Mr. Griffin. All in favor say aye. All opposed say nay.
No.
All right, motion carries 4-1. Okay. We have no other actions arising from executive session at this time, so we will now move into superintendent comments.
Good evening, board members. I wanted to make you aware of Governor's Executive Order 204, which gives us some guidelines as far as graduation. And the latest executive order says that we can have 100 people inside of a building, or we can have 200 gather outside of a building. And so Mr. Morgan and I have met and talked about the implications of that for graduation. And so we are planning at this time to whatever leeway the governor gives us, we're going to use whatever we can in order to move forward with this. And so we are looking at all the options with that. And Mr. Shive, any legal insights or anything concerning graduation and making sure we comply with the governor's order?
The plans that are presented, I think, are compliant, that I've heard of that you guys are doing. But if you have specific ideas or other options you want to run by me, I'm going to consult on that.
Okay, we'll do so. You want me to just email you any planning?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll be glad to do that.
Is he planning on staying with his executive order through our time period of graduation? Or is he going to make a change June 1st?
We've heard of a possible change at the beginning of June. And so we want to be ready if there is a change and things are loosened up, that we can take advantage of that.
How are other schools doing it already?
Well, we had a parent report, but from what I've not heard any specific details from other schools, but I will look and see what I can find out. I would suspect all school systems are going to comply with the latest governor's order in whatever they do. I know, for example, if our limit's at 100, we talked about having 25 students with 3 or 4 guests graduate and then 25 more, because we wouldn't be able to bring them all in at one time if the order stands as it is. So we'd have to do groupings of them if we were inside.
I've heard of other school systems that are having outdoor ceremonies.
That's not an option.
It is an option to do it outdoors, and then the limit is up to 200 people, and we can do some spacing and have everybody there at one time. So,
Well,
Does it change capacity if you hold it on the football field? Is that why they hold it on the football field? Because stadiums can be 40% capacity, 30% capacity. Is that why schools are holding it on the football field?
I don't think for graduation, I initially thought because of stadium capacity, but we still have to comply with the governor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You
still got 200 restrictions.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did they specifically spell out 200 for graduation?
It said 200 for outdoor.
Mass.
Max for graduation. So it don't matter whether it's in a stadium or a football field or nothing, it still can only be 200 total.
Inside is 100, outside is 200.
Right. But if it was a football game, you could have 400 people in 800 games.
That's why I'm asking, is that why the schools are having it on the football field? They do a loophole.
That's an interesting question. I can stare at the order. If you guys are thinking about doing that, I can look at it some more.
Okay.
I think it'd be something good to look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
the rationale behind that.
Make myself
That's what 30 kids in a room.
The other things I want to make note of is David has already said we've got a new SRO that started today. I also met last week with LCC, and we've shared with you the course enrollments for LCC. Another positive thing with LCC is they are trying to create a program for people who desire to teach, so that after high school, they'll have a 2-year degree, or when they graduate from high school, they'll be directed down the path to become a teacher. And they're trying to do this in a manner that will end up where the student will not have any student debt by the time they complete this. And so there was very good, myself, Patrick Miller, and Brent Williams saw last week. Also, I wanted to make note that the telemedicine program with East Carolina will continue to be funded. The Anonymous Trust is picking that up and continuing on with that. And now they're going to expand that to Duplin, Jones, and Sampson counties. And so we're glad that that's going to continue. Myself, Mr. Moody, and Mr. Marquise are working on the 6th grader report that we're going to get to. We should have by the end of the week have some information to you about allotments and ADMs and how that would look. So that's all I have.
Any questions for Dr. Thigpen from the board? Okay, thank you, Dr. Thigpen. Moving over to the board member comments. We'll start with Mr. Griffin.
Are we, this stuff like Ms. Lee presented tonight, are we adding that? Would we do it because she needed to have a budget amendment? Because it was fairly long on this asking.
She had indicated that she needed to present because of her thing that needed to be approved, and it was going to take about 10 minutes. And so we'll see, can we tighten that up?
No, I was just asking. It was just one example. I didn't know. I don't have anything else. So I'm just asking.
Okay. Mr. Walson?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mr. Brown?
I'm good.
Ms. Fiona?
I'm good.
Okay. We didn't discuss anything tonight about our joint meeting with the commissioners on April 14th. I just wanted to, publicly say that I thought that was a good meeting between the two boards. I don't know if we decided how often we needed to meet, once or twice a year. I can't remember, but I thought that was a very well put together and ran meeting. So that's all I had. Colin, do you have anything?
No, other than I talked to the county attorney, in addition to let me know about the Maysville properties, he let me know that they would share the minutes that they had from that joint meeting, so that we could review them and adopt them as, or revise and adopt them as we see fit for our minutes to do that next meeting.
Okay, that's right. Mr. Moody, you have anything?
Just Teacher Appreciation Week
Okay,
going on.
right on.
Thankful for everything during these troubling times, especially unusual.
Good note. Good note. Well, being no further business of the board, this concludes our May 3rd, 2021 regular board meeting. Our next meeting will be, we weren't sure.
Our next meeting will be in June, and that's when we do all of our recognitions, and it'll be at the Harry Brown Gym. And it is the first Monday in June.
So,
So it is June 7th. Okay, we weren't sure if it was the Monday. What time is that?
You said June 2nd.
Seven.
So
June 7th.
At what time?
We will begin
5.
about the same time, 5 o'clock, with the recognitions.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, graduation, we supposed to attend that, correct? Yes.
And graduation is
Where-
January 5th at 10 a.m.
June.
June 5th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
That's all.
So our next meeting will be June the 7th, Monday, at the Harry Brown Gymnasium at 5 p.m. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move to
adjourn.
Motion by Mr. Walson, second by Mr. Griffin. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 5-0. Meeting adjourned. Okay, I was supposed to sign some stuff.
Yes, Candace.
Yep.